Welcome back to Nethergate Resurrection. Just having a bit of a wander here. Exploring this area, see if we can find a shadow wolf. Thanks to your keen knowledge of tracking, you notice the faint wolf tracks. Oh, is this it? Around these bones. They're very hard to spot, but they're quite recent. You remember the shadow wolf Adams told you about? Maybe it left these tracks. You tried to follow them, but after heading east for a few hundred feet, they fade. You may have to search for a while before you pick them up again. To the east. These bones? You managed to pick up the wolf tracks again. They seem to be very recent, perhaps as recent as the last few hours. They're too faint to tell. The wolf was heading east, but here it turned north. You stop. There's something up ahead. You have to look closely. Even though it's not far away, it's hard to see. It's a huge wolf, but it's translucent. It's as if it's only half there. Sunlight passes through it. It's not unaware of your presence. In fact, it's staring at you. As you look back at it, it tilts its head back and howls. It's a strange sound, like a breeze passing through a long tunnel. Like, ooh. I don't know, probably. Like a cheesy ghost. You may never be lucky enough to find this creature again. If you want to fight it, you have to do it now. You aren't sure why it fights you. Perhaps it's dumb, perhaps it's hungry, perhaps it's just tired of running. No matter, the shadow wolf moves forward to fight you. It's a spectral wolf, actually. Oh, that's easy. That's bloody easy. What was the old man worried about? Just get out of his mouldy house and fight it is what you should have done. As you clean your blades, the wolf dissolves. It slowly fades from translucent to transparent. Even its blood evaporates away. In minutes, the shadow wolf is gone. Please tell me he survived so that I can bring him the good news. Wow, quish! Quish! Whatever that noise was. Where was he, actually? Well, he's not down here, is he? Where was that bloke? See, I knew I'd forget where he is. He was in a mouldy old house. Was he further down here? Maybe this is it. Yeah, there we go. You enter Adams's hut, eager to tell him that you slew the shadow wolf, the creature who tormented him for, well, who knows how long. At first you think he's asleep. Oh, as you put your hand on his shoulder to shake him awake, your fingers brush his cheek. It's icy cold. He's passed away. His eyes are closed and his expression is peaceful. He was smiling when he died. You'll never know if the death of the wolf had anything to do with that. You'd like to think that it did. Interesting, you were sure Adams had worn no jewellery before, but there is a thin gold band on his finger. You suspect that he would have wanted you to have it. I'll have it. You take the ring, then you take the body outside to bury it, using a rusty shovel you find behind the house. After a brief moment of silence, you depart. Ring of Skillage. Are you sure about that? Plus 5% chance to hit in melee. Whatever. Oh, I've already got one. Can I wear two? What's dexterity for? Just chance to hit, right? Act sooner, hit more often with melee and missile, and be less likely to hit. Also makes missile weapons do more damage. Well, oh wait. Attack penalty. I mean, I assume this matters. 5% attack penalty in combat, but mages... oh wait. No. Mages don't use attacks anyway, usually. How about this? Protection from melee damage. Chance to hit. You know what? Wear that instead. Oh, that isn't a ring, that's a bracelet slot, like an arm slot. Protection from melee. Yeah, I think that'll do. Protection from melee, we'll just sell that one. Well, there you go. Anything new? No.
Hey, how you doing?
Polish me, I'm Dusty. Hey, how you doing? That's why it's the best item in the game, I suppose. What a mouldy item. Yeah, you can come here. Ah, you're approaching me. Stob. Signor Stobart. Wait, actually, isn't Stobart the guy from Broken Sword? I need to get around to playing Broken Sword 2. First game was great. It's difficult for me to get into point-and-click adventures these days. At least ones that I hadn't played when I was younger, but that was a really good one. Now, I know there's I was doing something up here. Oh yeah, I still need a horn as well. Yeah, make some noise. I already made a note of that. I assume a horn will do it anyway. But, oh. Hole. Finish here first. Before I travel north. Right, let's explore these holes. Oi, stop being so dark. I'm waiting until morning. This area is very hilly, and the hills are honeycombed with tunnels. One entrance to the subterranean corridors is here. It's dark and damp, and vines and old spiderwebs festoon the entrance. Enter! The corridor twists and turns for about 100 feet and ends in a tall, dusty cave. Someone has gone to the considerable effort of carving runes into the walls with a stone knife. You take a look at them. With effort, you manage to decipher the messages. Most unsurprisingly, they are deranged rantings about boggarts and strange voices. Some of the words form a ritual. You can now cast the spell Stone Guardian. Cool. Something else to steal my experience in battle, perhaps. This area is very hilly. Yeah. Oh, shit. You know you're in trouble when a massive dialogue box appears. You carefully enter the tunnel only to find it overgrown with vines. You start hacking your way through the vines and walking over the slick stone floor, only to find that the vines get even thicker the farther you progress. Fortunately, your hard study of woodcraft was not in vain. You hack at the vines with slow, hard measured strokes, making your way down the passage foot by foot. Soon you reach a dead end. Fortunately, it's not empty. You find a skeleton here. Don't give up, skeleton. Long concealed by the vines. It was a tall, thin person. Oh, was it a... I've forgotten their names, actually, from Avernum. I just remember they're tall and thin. With an elongated skull. Probably a dead fairy. You get a sudden thrill. What a thrill! You're the first person to get the chance to loot this body. Oi! God, one-track mind. Respect the dead. The body is wearing a lovely necklace, and some coins and small gemstones are scattered around the floor. Do you rob the corpse, yeah? Oh. Freedom charm. The fuck is that? Resistance mental effects. Who cares? Well, me, because not many of us have got a necklace on. How are our mental effect resistances? Pretty big, actually. Maybe Bob should wear it. What's he got on? Resist illness. You know what? Venari can have that. And Bob can have the mental effects. He is the mage after all, one of them. So I'd rather have the mages have mental effects so that if my warriors get mental affected, they can hopefully cure it for them. This area is very hilly. Enter the cave. It takes an hour to explore the tunnel. It's not that the tunnel is long, but that it's very steep and slippery, and it takes a while to recover every time you fall. Unfortunately, it eventually comes to a dead end. You can't find anything else here, so you eventually climb out. It's just as painful and slow in the other direction. Well, Jim. Oh my god, look at them all. You have to be very careful climbing down into the cave. It's very slippery and damp, and occupied spiderwebs keep brushing against your faces. Ugh. Eventually, you reach a large chamber. At the far end of the cave, you see movement. A large reptilian head, pokes into the light. When it sees you, it hisses in alarm, and its family rushes forward. Let them sleep, like the lazy fatties they probably are. God, it's not fair. What a nice big house they have here as well. I'm getting munched to shit. Whoosh whoosh. It's not particularly fair. You search the creatures there, but you don't find anything more interesting than some heavily gnawed bones. The smell is pretty bothersome even for you, so you don't linger. Oi, what if I like the smell of lizards?
Hi, I'm a talking skull.
That's Jeff Vogel, that's his voice. I recognise it. Young Jeff Vogel. I hear that if you don't fit in, you can get teleported into a series of caverns far below the surface of the Earth. Or is that another game? I don't know, actually. But thanks for breaking my immersion, Jeff. Fuck's sake. I was having fun as well. No, it's fine. Let's go see that spirit. There he is. There's a shade here. Yep, the usual. Direct it. Does that mean I've done it? 50 before level adjustments. Can't believe I'm level 13. I'm rich in experience. As you get closer to this cavern, you start to notice peculiar things. You catch quick glimpses of translucent figures moving just at the edge of your field of vision. When you turn, though, there's always nothing there. You hear whispering voices, just audible enough to be heard, but far too soft to make out any words. You start to get very nervous. This area seems quite haunted. That's alright. Oh no, it's a dungeon. Hang on. Oh no. Who's that geezer? Hang on a moment. I've got more important things to do, like filling out this map. Gotta be something over here. Correct. Oh, there's the goblin pit from the start of the game. Ah, how far we've come. Have we? Not really, no. Nothing over here? Who's that? It's a goblin trying to get to me. Alright, I guess we'll go in. Yeah, I don't think we're carrying too much right now. Yeah, I already did all that. In we go to the Vale of the Sword. Talk to this geezer before you go exploring. Shall we trade? He says over there. You are walking through a majestic hall, all shining, polished stone, grand pillars and elegant wall hangings. Despite the fact that you're underground, the chamber is warm, sweet-smelling and pleasantly free of mould. Yet, all is not right. If you listen, you can hear the happy chirping of birds outside. If you listen more carefully, there is an undertone of moaning. Oh shit, sex dungeon. Whispered sounds of pain, oh never mind, and fear echo through this place, just at the edge of perception. A beautiful, imperious ferryman sits in a throne at the north end of the hall. As you look around, he smiles and waits for you to approach. Yeah, I don't trust him. Something about him, apart of course from the fact that he's a fairy, seems unusual. You can't really tell what it is from here. Perhaps if you approached... ... Samael. Yeah, that's a safe name, isn't it? Look at that Widow's Peak. There's bloody Vegeta. White Hair Edition. Or Magus. You approach the fairy gentleman sitting on the throne. He looks odd. His skin has an odd waxy sheen. It's almost as if he's a mannequin brought to life. His eyes are alert and bright though, and alive with piercing intelligence. Welcome, customers. I am a creature of business, and I love greeting outsiders of a trading bent. What? I love greeting outsiders of a trading bent. It must be some kind of English that I don't know. I don't know. That doesn't make sense to me. But it's too specific to be a typo. You may call me Samael. I am the proprietor of the Vale of the Sword. Who are you? Wait. Oh, come here. No, hang on. I'll do that last. Who are you? I am the owner of the Vale of the Sword. This is a fine business establishment. We trade valuable commodities, requesting only insubstantial trifles in return. We then rent out those trifles to the needy. The knee-deep in the dead. How long have you owned the Vale of the Sword? I am only the most recent in a long line of illustrious proprietors, each of which has worked our fingers to the bone to provide commodities to the needy. Why is it called the Vale of the Sword? That is a recent name for it. My own conceit, I'm afraid. I thought it had a bit of a ring, considering the commodities we trade in. What sort of business is this? Yes, we deal in business of all sorts. That was why I was rather hoping you would come here. You see, I have need of assistance for some rather unusual errands. If you would like to accept one of these errands, let me know. What sort of errand did you have in mind? I have heard tell of an abandoned mine in Shadowvale. Mine. Now he's gonna have the geezer voice. At the lowest levels there's a crypt, and in the crypt there are some unusual stones. I'd pay handsomely for their return. To retrieve them though, you may have to withstand a fall from a great height. Fortunately there are ways around that. How do I get the stones? What do you mean abandoned mine? In Shadowvale? Could be anywhere. Explore the mine first, then to reach the stones you may need to be able to fall from a great height. How am I supposed to withstand a fall from a great height? Perhaps you should go to the Fairy Bazaar to the south. Perhaps they'll sell you something to help you withstand the fall. Whatever. Was there anything else here? No. What sort of commodities do you provide? Oh, we can give people just about anything their twisted, petty hearts desire. Wealth is easy, looks more so. Fame, talent, meaning in their lives. It's really remarkable what I can give, and I ask trifles, mere trifles in return. Alas, I am, shall we say, unable to help you with such a manner. However, I can do other sorts of business with you. What trifles do you ask for? Well, when things die, their spirits fly free, wasted, unused. When one of whom I helped dies, I, in return, capture their spirit and put it to very, very good use. Yeah, sure. It gets to spend a scant few centuries working industriously for a better world. In particular, I rent them out to the needy, like perhaps you. You rent out souls. Ah yes, the most profitable part of our business. We rent out guardian spirits, a priceless aid for a negligible fee. Of course, some envious parties find this process morally objectionable. To them I say, pfah. Pfah? Yes, pfah. How does renting out spirits work? We have many spirits living in this place, simply aching to be allowed to serve one of our customers. He chuckles. That's what they're here for, after all. Each is good for one service, and then it returns to me. You may purchase one of these spirits for a mere 1,000 coins. That's something you'd like? No. What do you mean one-time use, though? One service. Does that mean, like, their one service is for the rest of my game campaign? Because I wouldn't mind having another party member. I don't want a spirit. You're lost, I'm afraid. Or would you care to discuss anything else? I've come here to free the spirit of a druid. His name was Orim. Yes, I have the spirit of that Orim fellow. I will release it for a certain payment. I desire a golden pelt, which the Temple of Brigantia currently has in its possession. Bring it to me, and I'll free his soul in a moment. Go and ask Aiden at the temple for a golden pelt. He'll give it to you if you bring it to me. Sorry, I'm going too fast. I'll release Orim's shade. What is this pelt? Nobody knows what creature the pelt came from. That makes it unique, and its uniqueness makes it a very valuable commodity. It's my price for freeing this foolish Orim fellow. The one who sent you knows where the pelt is. If you want it, speak with him. Well then, let me see about this shade that I can rent. Why won't you take my soul? Certain parties have requested that I not deal with you. Terribly sorry. I demand to know who has forbade it. He looks shitty, as in shifty. Why, that sort of gentleman kisses and tells in such a what? Why, what sort of gentleman kisses and tells in such a manner? Yeah, right. Trifles. Of what use is one of your spirits? Why, they can spy, they can float where others dare not tread. Oh, they can even move small objects, serve drinks, for example. A soul is really a very ingenious and useful thing, if the opportunity comes up to use it. I find all this objectionable. I'm a creature of business, I give people what they want. Who wouldn't? They give me something in return, knowing what they're getting into. Only a fool would see any harm in that. What about that place where I need someone to fly? I'd like one, just briefly. Samael collects your gold and mutters a spell. Your skin tingles briefly. Excellent, it likes you. As far as you can tell. Oh, as far as you can tell, nothing has happened. It will follow you everywhere. When you have the chance to use it, it will let you know. I need to go and have a look. It's miles away, but... well, not actually. Not that far. That's obviously what it's for. Where am I? Oh, squidge! Back over here again. We can clearly go up there now. Go for it. There we go. You know, it's a small ledge. There is an old nest sitting on it formed of mud and sticks. There might be something inside it, however it's about 50 feet up and there's no convenient handholds which could help you get up there. Though there's no way you could climb up there, you could send the spirit you rented in the Veil of the Sword up to look around, do you? Yeah? You release the spirit, it flies upwards, circles the old nest a few times, and then descends into it. A few moments later, 2 pieces of jewellery fly out of it and land at your feet. The bird who built the nest must have collected glittering items. The spirit then soars up into the air and attempts to fly out of Shadowvale. An invisible force grabs it though, and drags it quickly back to you. You pick up the necklaces. Ooh. War charm. You see, your average gamer might not ever find these. They've probably forgotten this exists. But me? God, I'm just too good. Oh, protection from petrification. Not like immediately useful, but... are these 2 things worth 1,000 quid though? I don't know, man. Resistance to illness. Hey, you have that. And then I'll give Venari the armor use one. And hardiness. Although I feel like I could use hardiness, honestly. Yeah, you know what? Venari can have the saving life one. It's kind of useless anyway, because if anyone dies, I'm going to load it immediately. So yeah, there's no point. Did I just give her the sword accidentally? No. Here, have that instead. There we go. Yeah, I'll go with that. Now we can also get rid of the upgrade shop. Somebody fly. There we go. And get rid of the note, probably. Where wolves were. Don't know what you're looking for. Skeleton wants me to find 6 shades. Where was he? Someone who can fly. There we go. We could go back to these places and find these barriers and stuff. We can probably do the big sexy fire death lizards too now. Maybe I will stop off at these places. I do kind of want to go back to the temple though and deal with that before I forget. Oh, we can get rid of that now. East, middle, rightish. Did I make a save where that skeleton is? Yes. Let me just load that. Where is he? See if I found them all. Oh, that's just there. Like just here. Have I found them all yet by any chance? Why are there evil skeletons? Ah, wait, they're not, they're goblins. Maybe. No, they are skeletons. I don't know why they go Wah! It's not a very skeletal noise if you ask me. Oops. Whoosh. Bones. Oi mate, have I found them all? Oh, no. You return to the skeletal warrior. He turns to look at you. The way its bony eye sockets stare at you makes you shudder. You have done well, but some shades remain. Find them and the prize is yours. Yeah, I'm working on it. God. You flump? Where was the... Another thing I want to check. Place skulls here. Where is this? Is this the bottom region? No, oh no, it's right there. It's like right over... Oh, get me out of here.
Hi, I'm a talking skull.
There's a nether art spell in the burial glen. Is there? Did I get that? There was stuff in the burial glen that I haven't done, I think, maybe. I'll return to Pearl Blossom's house. Come in for some tea. Okay, do I have any kind of skulls? I've got this talking skull, but I don't know if you want that. Haven't found both skulls. Where's that burial glen again? Let me have a quick peek. I don't remember where it was. Wasn't it down here? Actually. It's like down here somewhere, right? Was this it over here? If this is it, I'm gonna be well clever. I think it is. Oh my god, I can't believe my massive brain.
Hi, I'm a talking skull.
In the Maze of Thorns. Hang on, let me make notes of these. Nether arts spell in Burial Glen. Maze of Thorns. That sounds like the place where the thorns and the vines were trying to eat me.
Hi, I'm a talking skull.
You should buy some nice skull wax. I'm starting to look dull. Shut up now, Jeff. I'm busy. Oh! I don't remember where I have and haven't been in here. Destroy the altar! Can I do it yet? Oh no, some magic around here just isn't to be trifled with. Oh fuck, it seems. Oh! Is this the destroy the altar that I have here? No. Where's this? Fomorian Shrine. I don't know where this is. Oh! Let me go outside and find out where this is. Wait, oh fuck. As in re-find out. That's down here. Oh, wrong one! But imagine if you accidentally overwrote your save file. That would be funny, wouldn't it? Chunk. Pray. Don't remember. Become champions. Adventure further when you've done more quests. Oh. So maybe I still can't do anything here yet. I don't know. Are there any magical barriers here by any chance? Barrier here. Can I open these? Aha. D. You try to open the sarcophagus, but the sense of hostile spirits watching you overwhelms you for a moment. You back away terrified, imagining all sorts of curses that would be visited upon you for looting this place. What's the point of locking the door then? Oh! You find a portal, a magical door, yeah, the usual. Step into the portal. Oi! This is an old place that will be easy. Probably, hopefully. Still gave experience though. Where am I? I'm in here. Now where am I? I'm in here. B. Beelzebub, aka B. You open the box and find a stone tablet engraved with a single line of runes. You remove the stone and inspect it carefully. Thanks to your knowledge of runes, you're able to decipher it. It's a simple 4-word message. North, crate, barrel. Oh dear, it would seem some of the local spirits have a thing for puzzles. The tablet is pretty bulky, so you put it back in the box. Oh, I know. North, crate, barrel. Wait. Can I? Oh, why can't I look at it again? North, crate, barrel. Oh, wait. Donk. Why is there a carpet here? Right, before I go. It's in here, right? Incorrect.
Hey, how you doing?
Do not taunt Happy Funball. What? North crate barrel. No? No. What do you mean North crate barrel? I don't know. I guess we'll have to figure that out next time. Unless it's in here. Yeah. Alright, let me make a note then. Do I have a note here? Yes. Everywhere. Come back at Prey and Altar. Hint thing. North crate barrel. What do you mean north? There were 2 crates and a barrel in that room actually, weren't there? And I'm sorry for this long part. I thought for sure there was like a series of things to look at. What was in here? It was just 3 buttons, wasn't it? Whoop. What do you mean north? Yeah, 2 crates. Oh, north crate. D. B. C. No. North crate barrel. Huh? Oh wait. That's what this carpet's for. Oh God, it's really not made for this kind of thing, is it? It's not the engine for this kind of puzzling. No, get away from me. Huh? Clearly incorrect. Bloody hell. Is that good enough for you? No? What do you mean North crate barrel? North. I don't understand. Well, we're gonna have to figure it out next time, aren't we? Probably. Maybe I put the wrong barrels in the wrong places. Fucking hell, fucking hell. Fucking hell, there's trash everywhere now as well. Just to make matters worse. Right, whatever. Thanks for watching. See you next time.